Okay, so we are recording now. I guess we can officially start.
Fuck.
No, I'm still getting used to this thing too.
Good.
So,
I didn't put it there.
Don't just that trash in front of the
I
camera.
have it there, bro. My bad.
y'all are hilarious. Okay, so can you guys introduce yourself? What do you guys call yourself?
We're known as the Dinero Crew. I'm Rico 2 times.
DJ Dove.
DJ K Dinero.
I'm Alistair. So you guys might, I could definitely hear the fan in the mics. I'm not going to turn it off, though, because I'm hot. So you guys are going to hear a fan.
I mean,
I'll block it.
It feels good, bro, honestly.
amazing. Sensational. Facts.
I wonder how much that fan cost, though, because that shit,
Bro, well over 120.
man,
It's not my fan. I wish it was, though.
aesthetically
bro,
pleasing.
Amazing.
water base is nice.
Did that make it colder, or
I don't even know.
does it just add humidity to the room?
It might moisturize my face.
I feel refreshed. Granted,
I
it's
feel
right in front of my
moisturized.
face.
I feel like you got a mist option on that. So. That's just me, though.
Can you guys remind me of your names? Like, unless you don't want to say your actual names.
I can't give out my government on
Yeah,
the camera.
Hey, Dinero.
After this, I'll tell you my name.
Okay, not on camera. I'm just gonna point at you and say, but he was asking me, like, when did I start doing photography? Because I know you called me. When you called me, I just like, because like when you called me, you said, like, I don't know, the way that you said it, you just said like you were super proud of me for, like, I mean, main purpose. I've been doing photography since like 2015, and I'm lucky enough to be doing it full time. And then DJ, making the joke. No, he was just saying that, like, he's super proud of me for, like, or like he looks up to me. Like, I don't have anyone that looks up to me, so like I don't think there's anything to look up to. Because to be honest, like, I'm just a photographer. I make like $30,000 a year. It's not a lot. I'm aware of that. But like, to be doing an art form per se and doing it full time is cool.
It's a blessing, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I would rather be doing it than my regular job that I had. So I don't know. I'm super blessed.
No, for sure.
That was super random, but it was on topic of what we were talking about before you guys got here.
Yeah.
But he was just asking me. He was like, "Oh, yeah, when did you start?" And I don't know. I just did it for fun. People thought I was cool.
Bro, you have a real special drive when it comes to this, bro. And I see you put a lot of work into it. And there's a lot of behind the scenes work that I have a lot of admiration for, because outside of you being a photographer, bro, like, for you to do it, full time, and it's on your accord, bro, that's special. A lot of people can't sit there and say that they're self-employed at your age.
Yeah.
And have accomplished the things that you've done so far, so to me, I sit there and I look at the work ethic, the mindset, and the time that you put forth, and I find that really admirable, because at some point in time, bro, everyone wants to do that for themselves, and if this is my outlet, then I would like to take notes as much as I can.
For sure. I mean, this podcast, I definitely don't want it to be you guys, or you just like tell me how great I am. No, but leading into this, I mean, like, I want to ask you guys, like, what made you want to get into DJing, even like to form this group? Like, what made you want to do this? Because like, even you guys being as a group and being like a group of friends, like doing something together. That sounds corny a little bit, but just like, what made you guys like come together and just like do this?
That's a great question.
There's a story, bro.
Yeah, it's a long story.
To reiterate your guys' name, the Dinero Crew.
Yeah, Dinero Crew.
Yeah.
Well, to answer your DJing question, I've always wanted to be a DJ, but I ended up getting into music production before that. I'm a producer as well, so I've been making beats since like 2015.
Yeah.
2015, around there, 2015, 2014. And I You know, my uncle ended up having like a DJing controller, and once I saw it, I was like, let me test it out because like I've always wanted to try it out, and like since I've been in music production for so long, it's so similar. Like DJing and music production are like they coincide, so it was really easy for me to get good at DJing. So that's what made me want to get into it.
I threw parties. So the backstory behind all that was, well, for one, when he started DJing, it was kind of just for fun. Like, we would go over to his house and, like, you know, have little, like, kickbacks and, like, just have a whole bunch of fun with our friends and all that. I don't exactly remember the one moment, but we originally started with us three. He was the only DJ. Me and him were the MCs. And we also had bottle girl services. That was supposed to be our niche, like a DJ group with bottle girl services. And that all started in his living room. Like, we were just, like, drinking, having a good time.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, who was there? Judy, Minna, who else was
Shouts
there?
out to y'all.
Oh yeah. Shout out Judy, Minna, Rodner, Nicole, Ashley, Christy.
Yeah.
Who else was there? I don't remember. I think it was just us four that day. It was on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We came back from going out.
And Minna came in here pretending to be a bottle girl service. Like, they walked in all together, and then it just clicked, and we're like, oh, we should do that. Then fast forward, I didn't live in Grand Rapids. I lived in Big Rapids, and I was in a fraternity over there, and it was a Latin fraternity, and it was just right after, like, all the COVID restrictions were lifting and stuff like that, and I started throwing parties at my house. I had, like, a little bar upstairs and basement and everything, and originally it was just, you know, a Bluetooth party, just like regular. Then he started DJing, and we started bringing them up, and we started in we literally started in a Michigan basement. Like, it would be flooded sometimes.
Stanky, musty.
Floods,
Yeah.
Mold,
pipes bursting.
but
Graffiti on the wall.
there was graffiti on the wall. Yeah, it was a crazy basement. But literally, it became like the best party spot in Big Rapids for fairs for like that 1 year. We had a DJ, we had good speakers, and then after that, fraternities are all over. They're at MSU, U of M, and basically other guys started hitting me up, having us go over there. We went to MSU, did a Founders Day celebration for some girls over there, and then we met the owner of a club. His name was AJ. Real cool dude, by the way. Shout out to AJ.
Yeah, big up AJ, man.
He was literally the first guy to give us like a location. So yeah, we started there. And for a little while, it was just college parties, MSU, back and forth. And then DJ ended up meeting DJ Money Mike here. And he can talk about that one.
Yeah, so about your question, because I know that kind of trailed off a little bit, but I started to want to DJ. Unfortunately, with my nickname being DJ, I as a child I tried to avoid it. Circumstantially, that didn't work that way. I'm here right now, and I'm not gonna complain about it. But I enjoy music, bro. I was in band, as you know. I did just about anything that had anything to do with music. I took piano lessons, concerts. I played for like hundreds of people as a kid. So I've always enjoyed music. It's nothing new to me. Now, the process of learning to DJ is another skill set, but having a knowledge of music just makes it a little bit easier. But like he was saying, I met DJ Money Mike, which shouts out to you, bro. Big respects. I met him at my friend's wedding that I was supposed to be in, but that didn't happen. But I had got on the party bus. They was like, yeah, bro, come drink with us. We was taking some shots. I got a little tipsy, unfortunately. Wasn't aiming to do that. I got a little tipsy. And I'm sitting down, and I see him. He's DJing. He's just chilling. I'm like, man, what am I going to lose from asking him, like, what kind of advice could you give to a starting DJ? You know, he was like, yeah, bro, just come sit. I met Frankie and Tito. No.
Wow.
You know who I'm talking about. I met all three of them. They was like, yeah, bro, come chill with us, come chop it up. We talked. There were some real cool guys. They gave me some knowledge, some insights, and they said, you know, whenever you want to come out, bro, just come show up. I'll show you what it looks like, and from there on out, bro, we've made a lot of progress with them. So it's dope to have somebody so well informed and willing on your side, for real.
Sure.
Well, I guess I didn't answer your question, did I?
It's okay.
Oh, that part of the question.
Yeah, so going back to that, what made me get into DJing? Honestly, I want to own a club.
Mhm.
That's my end goal. I like to throw parties. I like seeing people have a good time without having to worry about anything. Not one of those, the parties that are not that way. I like having a good time. And then I was always on aux on my phone. So I don't know, it just came to a point where it was like, he started, and I was like, well, at this point, I might as well too. A 3 DJ group, and I like being able to control the direction of a party and making sure everybody has a good time. That's kind of the drive behind it.
I'm gonna take a quick pause. I'm actually gonna take off this fan, because I can hear it.
We keep talking to him.
This is behind the scenes.
Right
This
now.
is a quick take. Say some bullshit, bro.
Sorry for the unprofessionalism.
Cat Dolly.
No,
Good, bro.
there you go. Okay, so do you guys have like a, what's, I guess I phrase it like your end goal. Like, what's like the high you want to reach for you guys?
I think we've all answered this question before, and within this group, we all have like different end goals, but they somehow tie into each other. Like, I know for myself, I'd like to have a bigger Caribbean community in the Midwest, and throw some type of carnivals. And then a lot of Caribbean people know it's where the big floats and people in those big dresses and the music, the drinks, the food, all types of stuff, right? Just a parade walking through downtown. Basically, that if it can get to that point, that would be my end goal. And I'm pretty sure their answers are almost somewhat similar, but if they're not, then they tie into what my end goal is. They could let you.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. We don't really have that big of a Caribbean scene in the Midwest, especially Grand Rapids, let alone. And we would like to introduce that to people that haven't heard it, so, yeah.
My end goal is actually being able to, like I said before, start up that club. This DJ experience, like, you see different locations, you see how they are, you see how people behave, what vibe they set. And a lot of people, when they go out, they don't really think about that because, you're there for a good time. I think when we go out, we analyze everything. And when I analyze everything, I want to create a club here in Grand Rapids, de Latino, Caribbeans, and all that. Like, our spot. There isn't really a spot here in town. There's Agave, there's other uptown bars, but in downtown there isn't one. And I want it to be like the number one spot in town.
For sure. That's super cool. How long have you guys been doing it again? This group?
Just
A year, yeah, just about a year now.
Do you have, so I guess for the audience too, do you have any crazy stories?
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stories. How crazy are we talking though?
Depends on what you want to say in front of a camera.
Ooh.
Damn, well, I
That's
can't
what
say.
I
I can't even say anything then.
I think it'd just be funny to people to hear, like crazy stories for you that you guys experienced doing this for only a year.
Man.
What you're comfortable. If you don't want to say anything, you don't have to.
I'm trying to think of one crazy one.
Yeah, like a real good one that's,
It's up to you.
camera
Or a couple.
appropriate. You feel me?
Oh,
You got a couple?
There's no
No,
limits.
don't.
You can also
I'm saying.
swear if you want. So
Okay,
you don't.
okay.
You can say anything.
Okay.
I've been waiting to hear that.
I think there's something like you can't swear in the first 5 minutes
Oh.
for like YouTube or something, or like demonetized right away.
Oh my
But-
god.
Instantly. What's her name? Sarah, right? The CEO?
Yeah.
Sarah, do not be playing, bro.
Like first 5 minutes, you cannot swear, or else you will get demonetized. We're
Wow.
good. We're at the 15-minute mark, believe it or not.
Yo,
Awesome.
I don't know. I mean, Lansing has been pretty crazy, but like we've had like tables break, people dancing on it, but like I don't think that's crazy. That's not that crazy to me.
I mean, I'm just gonna go with this one because it's fresh, and I'm new to the scene. You know, we're new to this DJing stuff and kind of the experience. But like, I got flashed yesterday for a song request.
Oh shit!
You know, and
Doesn't that happen that often?
well,
He's like, what?
for like I said, not that it does, but like I said, you know, we're new, so like the experiences that you would probably assume that somebody of like a celebrity status would receive happen to somebody that I feel as if is normal, which is myself.
For sure.
You know, I'm just a DJ, but for some people that may be a bigger thing, and for some people it may not be. But to me, I didn't expect that. You know, she wanted a song request. I said, we can try. She said, what if I showed you my titties? I said, you don't have to do that.
You don't have to do
You
that.
know,
He didn't say no.
Did you hear that? Listen. No, I'm telling her, like, you don't have to do that. Like, I can, you know, I'll get your song request, right? And I did a little fake laugh, like, right? And I looked back up, and they're out. And I was like, nah.
That's crazy.
You're wilding. And I went right back on stage. That's it just happened. You know what I'm saying? That's the best one I can give.
I hope she sees this.
And if you do see this, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you did not have to do that.
You didn't say no.
I know, right? He did, like, he failed to
though,
mention
no,
no.
but listen. Me telling you, you don't have. Like, I'm telling her, you do not have to do that. That's not necessary.
You
no.
have to do this so your song gets played.
Oh, my girl, bro.
Nah, yeah.
That's what.
What about you?
Yeah, you have anything?
I'm trying to think.
Have we broken any floors?
No, we
in
haven't.
college? No.
Not yet. No. Oh, okay. This was during a college party. So before then, I didn't really DJ. I didn't have much to do with it. I kind of just like walked around, make sure everybody's having a good time. I got jumped for helping somebody, right? So I didn't actually get jumped for real. But I think this was the craziest experience. They were beating on this guy on the second floor in my living room, right? Next to the door, just stomping this dude out. So I come in here, try to help him out. I'm covering him, and now I'm getting kicked. Like, nonstop. Like, fuck the owner of the house just kicked, right?
Tim's. They had Tim's on.
Yeah, they did.
Not the Sims.
Stomping his ass out.
And I
That's
think
so crazy.
it was over some old beef. I don't know what it was. Yada, yada, yada. Party still went on. Like, these dudes were still partying downstairs. Didn't know what was going on. After that, the guy who got stomped out pulls out a knife to go get everybody. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then moments later, somebody breaks my window
Oh my gosh.
with a bottle, and they run that same day.
Ew.
So all throughout this whole night, I wasn't even mad because I was like, you know, I was lit. I was just okay. Next day, windows was broken, a little bit of blood on the floor. And I would have to say that's probably the craziest way, because that was probably like the second party I threw. And my roommates were not going for it. It took me a very long time to convince them to let's throw another one.
Yeah. For sure.
So I would have said that's my craziest moment.
More to come. I'm only assuming.
Yeah, if I come up with any other ones, I'm gonna bring it up later.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Have you guys like met anyone cool while you were doing this?
Like,
Not.
cool as in like.
I guess I don't know.
We met a lot of cool people.
I guess any girls to anyone that like even like because like
We met Waka Flocka.
We did meet Waka Flocka.
Because I was gonna
yes.
say like even career wise, because I know even to the one I went to for that artist, I think it's
Adoni.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, DJ.
He was there, yeah.
so just like that for any like I don't want to say relationship, but
Connections.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
I don't know if I have through DJing, like being a producer. I have like the whole Flint scene, Detroit. I met a lot of Detroit artists.
Oh, better question, I guess. Is there anyone you do want to work with then, or
Producer wise,
yeah, or connect with? Shout it out to the world, because then when you say it out loud, then it's
They
like
might see it.
yeah, or like for you to like not work harder, but like oh yeah, this is what I want to get connected with. This is like yeah.
I mean, I want to work with Babyface Ray for sure.
Okay.
I want to continue to work with Rio, Louis Ray, YNJ, all of them. I'm trying to think who else. That's probably all I can think of right now.
For
like
sure.
from Michigan. Yeah, that's all I got for right now.
For me, I think Sueños Festival. I don't know if you heard about that.
I think so.
So it's like the first reggaeton festival here in the States.
Okay.
It's in Chicago in Grant Park, same park as Lollapalooza does theirs, just a smaller version. If any Latinos watching it, they know what I'm talking about. They all went last week. I'd like to work with that festival. I think we could DJ it, open DJ, if I'm being honest. Because I worked the first one. I worked the behind the scenes, the artist lounge and all that. And yeah, I think if they had us as an opening DJ, had us on stage, we could bring a different type of energy to Chicago.
For sure.
I think that would be pretty cool.
I think the coolest person I've met that, you know, I feel like is really willing is DJ Hook. And he's from Philly, right?
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey. And he was real down to earth, bro. And I enjoy the way he you know, mixed. It kind of reminded me of like because he is Caribbean, he's Puerto Rican. Shout out to all my Boricuas. But you know, the way he mixed, bro, it kind of made me feel like I was mixing and further down in the line. Like if what he was doing is something I'd like to do. Whatever he was doing, like wowed me, bro. I was really watching him like this. Just watching him, bro.
Really
like he had me engaged, bro. It was crazy.
And not only that, sorry. The way that dude walks, he pointed this out too. Look,
wait a minute.
The way this dude walks, he worded it in a perfect way. He walks like a cool nigga.
Bro, can I get up and show you behind
Let me see.
Bro.
Like you
cool ass
and
nigga.
it's just his natural walk. Like he doesn't force this to happen.
Bro, he be like this, bro. He was like,
Okay.
He got the step in.
You know you can change your walk in GTA.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he walks just like that. He be like, but it's
Okay.
so cool, bro. It's so cool, bro. And he actually walks like that. And I was sitting there like, yo, there's no way he just like this is.
There's no way this guy actually walks like this.
And it's crazy because I didn't notice it. We were behind the DJ area, and he pointed it out as he walking away. We're like, "What the fuck? He really does walk like that cool dude."
Do you think he like intentionally does that, or do you think he would?
Bro, I really think that's just him at this point, bro. Maybe at some point in time that, you know, he had to train himself to do that, bro. But like at this point, this is like that's muscle memory.
That's funny.
It was smooth.
He's a real known DJ over there, down in Jersey, and he travels around the world too. He's a pretty cool dude.
For sure.
Shouts out to him.
I guess from going from this, do you like what music do you guys really like fuck with? Like, who's your like favorite artist, or like what led you or like inspired you to even get into this music wise? Also,
go ahead.
Sorry, we also don't have to talk about DJing the entire time. We can talk about whatever you guys want. If you guys want to ask me questions or like, yeah, this is open to whatever you guys want to talk about. It's honestly speaking about anything, but it's just like I'm trying to keep it going. Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
Bro, for sure. Bro. Oh no, go ahead.
When I first started DJing, my first genre was dancehall. Dancehall and soca was my first two. That's what I started with. So those are definitely my favorites. Like any Caribbean music, Afro beats. And yeah, I don't know if you want to go ahead, bro.
Why are you laughing?
Why you laughing?
Bro, I looked over here to the right, and this dude's just messing with his strings.
Like, bro, answer the question, bro.
Hey, what's your favorite genre to DJ?
Mr. You know what this is.
It's Afrobeat.
Oh
Mr.
my
Afrobeat.
I like to DJ Afrobeats, but not really bachata. I ain't gonna lie. It's really just Afrobeats. I like DJing Afrobeats, R&B, a little bit of reggaeton. I'm more of like chill, warm up. I would say I'm a better open DJ than in the hype moment. I like those type of sing-alongs. People are vibing. That's kind of my style of DJing.
For sure.
When I started DJing, it was mainly like reggaeton because I wanted to get into the scene and get my name out there, my face. So I guess I say I started with that. But if I do have to say, I have to agree with him, bro. Like soca, these are all music genres that come from the Caribbean. Soca, compa, dembow, dancehall, Afro beats. Bro, it's just dope, bro. The energy that people put into their music is amazing, and I think a lot of Caribbeans put the right amount. I don't think there's a lot of people out there surmounting Caribbean music, and that's just my opinion.
For sure.
My favorite artist is Future.
I know it is Future.
Man,
I know it's Future.
Like he.
Nah, what do you mean by that, bro?
Say it.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Say it.
What do you mean by that?
I just don't think Future is the greatest artist, and these two
And
do.
who's
Bro,
better
who's
than him?
He got more hits than Elvis.
Look, bro.
And the Beatles.
And
Yeah.
probably Michael Jackson. You like Michael Jackson? You like him?
I think Michael Jackson's cool.
Who doesn't like Michael Jackson?
I was gonna say I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was just like, who
My
doesn't
man,
like Michael Jackson?
my man changed his skin tone.
Bro, it was a
Okay.
disease.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, you're right. But there's theories.
I didn't know that.
I actually didn't know that.
I thought he had. I know he had jaundice, but I thought he was like, okay, I'm gonna just bleach the rest of my skin.
I'm pretty sure that's what it
Oh,
was.
see, so when I
so
said it, why did
Okay,
everybody
but like,
think
bro,
I was
like-
crazy?
No, don't
we didn't
say
say
everybody.
we didn't say he was crazy, but that was like OD.
My opinion matters. I just want to put that out there.
Bro, what?
Okay, who do you think is an underrated artist, and who do you think is an overrated artist?
Overrated Future, in my opinion. Humble opinion.
Yo,
Just a humble
That's
opinion.
Wow, bro. Like,
And
I
it's
don't
maybe-
think he's
That is
live, though.
overrated.
And
Right.
it's maybe because I hang out with these guys and they love him.
I don't listen to Future like that, but I don't think he's overrated.
I think he's good, bro.
I do think he's good. I just think he's,
But
I don't
why,
think he's the
though?
But
GOAT.
thinking, okay, but that's like thinking he's good and then saying he's overrated. I think that's still like,
That's like a double-edged sword.
yeah.
Okay.
Because you could say, because if you were saying someone's overrated, that means you can't see anything.
Oh. Okay.
Like you can't see anything anything they make. Like I legit don't get how people listen to this.
Then we'll say Drake.
Okay.
New Drake. Current Drake is overrated. Don't make that face.
That's a,
Like if
Look,
he drops any song, it can be whack and it'll still be a hit.
That's true. He could drop whatever.
This
he wants
recent
to drop.
song, people were saying like,
Or Search and Rescue.
it sounded like AI made it.
Nah.
And then he was just testing the water to see if like people would actually fuck with if he actually made an AI song. It's just
I think rest in peace Takeoff, bro. But I think the Migos of like present day
for sure.
are a little overrated. The Migos back in the day.
I thought you were
bro-
gonna say something way different.
No.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say like rest in peace everything.
I did. I said rest in peace Takeoff.
I thought you were gonna say something completely different. You said like, okay, you said present day.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like from 2016 to
Okay.
now. They had some hits, bro. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But the way they was rapping when they was trying to get signed, bro,
I actually can see that. I can see that.
They were hungry, you know.
bro, different animals.
As a
bro.
group.
Different animals, bro. I got it.
They dropped a lot of hits.
Takeoff is the best Migo, number one. There's no way you're gonna tell me Quavo or Offset is better than him. No single can. They can have a
They
single.
only got him beat on hooks.
Bro, they can have that, bro. When what's that one song called, bro?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
Oh my
yeah,
god,
I don't know what he's talking
bro, I
about.
gotta find it, bro. No, bro, I have to find this, bro.
But who do you think is?
Underrated?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, underrated too. Who do you think is
Oh.
overrated? I
Yeah.
don't think you don't have to say anything.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really listen to like
hip hop like that. It doesn't
not
have to
anymore. I'm trying to think of like what has came out recently. I'm really not that like well versed on that right now. to be
Real
honest.
quick.
Found the-
Nah, keep going. My bad.
No, it don't matter.
No, I don't think I got it. Keep going.
Real
Keep going.
quick.
Keep going.
be. Okay, what you're saying right now?
Is it this one? Nah. Keep
Continue,
going, bro.
I have
Underrated
nothing else to
artist.
say.
Underrated artists. Do you guys have any underrated artists? Like,
Underrated.
who you like? Oh, I think more people. He's doing so well, or she. And I think
Am I
more
able to
people
look
should
on my phone real quick?
Yeah, that's cool.
Because let me see who's in my. I think we should go to our recently added and see who's like on there.
Really searching.
Man,
Bro,
bro, like you.
I'm really-
out here.
Is it
playing
bothering you?
music.
Yeah, bro, I gotta get this,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Every time I listen to that song, bro, it's like,
Doesn't make you feel.
bro.
I would say,
I don't know if I have an underrated artist I can think of.
I guess not underrated, but I would say like kind of people forgot how good he is J. Cole.
Okay.
I think he doesn't drop hits as often.
Yeah.
But when he does, like, I'm a big lyrical guy.
For sure.
I also like the beat, but for me, beat comes first. That attracts me to the music. But then if the lyrics suck, I'm immediately unattracted.
Okay.
So I think J. Cole is one of my top artists. He's very lyrical. I like his storytelling. So, and I think people have forgotten it just because he doesn't drop music as often.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any artists that like influenced you to like be more passionate about music or DJing or just like you? Is there any artist that even like wowed you? It's like, wow, I didn't even know like music can be like this or like something like that. I don't know.
Maybe Pop Smoke. He
What a
brought a
great
whole
question.
different like vibe to music and just New York in general.
Mhm.
I think music from my own country really makes me sit down and be like, bro, music is like ridiculous. Cause I mean, you always being in America, bro, you always listen to, it's a lot of rap, R&B, and all those other genres, which are really, really beautiful, bro. But the music from my country, bro, really makes, cause it's more. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I feel like I like orchestrated music. When it sounds orchestrated, like you can hear the drums come in higher than the wind instruments, and the wind instruments get quieter when the acoustics come in. Stuff like that, bro, really gets to me. And it's a
What's happening?
it's a certain style or like genre that comes to it, bro, that just really makes me sit there and be like, bro, I be shedding tears, bro. I be telling them all the time, bro, like I listen to a song and I just FaceTime him with like one tear coming down, and I be like, bro, it happened again. And I don't know how to explain it.
FaceTiming someone after you cry just sounds kind of crazy.
But it's not even
Music's
like
powerful,
it's
bro.
not even like I'm
No,
crying,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's just like one tear. Like I'm just one tear. And like I'd be so mad that it sounds good.
For sure.
So the other eye doesn't tear up.
It does.
It's one tear.
Like-
Just one tear.
One tear.
Is there any? What's the last song that made you cry?
I can definitely let you know right now. It is called Aizan, by Musique. Go give it a listen.
That's a good song.
I'd say
Shout out to all my Haitians, bro. Where the flag at, bro?
I got you, brother.
I got scared of what you were doing there.
Z's for the Zoes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
You gotta
cool,
walk
yeah.
around with it.
Dope.
I didn't bring a flag for my Dominican people. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were doing that.
Just gotta walk around with it.
I'd say maybe Thames, the
Okay.
artist, for
Yeah.
her music is like just fire. Like it's real chill, laid back. Usually I'm getting high while I'm listening to it. I ain't gonna lie, but the whole Afrobeat industry really has a hook on me. I really like the way it makes your body move, you can be somebody who has never listened to the genre, and you'll still like slowly vibe your head to it and stuff like that. Like you don't gotta know what they're saying. It's just like the way the instrument is just fire.
For sure.
And I think that they changed the game with that.
Speaking of high, do you do drugs? Do you smoke?
Man. So
Man.
actually, I haven't smoked. I smoked once, and then I'm always like super paranoid, but like all the time. Not like paranoia, but like I'm always thinking about something. Even like before you guys came, I was like, I got here like 4, and that was just enough time to set up because I was like thinking of like what I need. Like I don't want to. It's like I don't want to like. Not that it matters, like, because your guys' first impression of this podcast was gonna be how it was set up. So like, I don't know. I'm always thinking. So like when I smoked weed for the first time, I actually didn't smoke or drink anything until I was 21 because there was something in me that was like, I wonder if I could say it was like a challenge to me. And then they're literally like, I'm not like, it wasn't like for any religious reasons. It wasn't like my parents like, no, you can't smoke or drink. It was more of like, I wanted to challenge myself and see if I can say no to everyone until I'm like 21. This
Way to go.
And I was able to like I did it, and then when I was 21, I smoked and I drank, and I don't really smoke that much. I mean, there's nothing in smoking. Like, I'll smoke again, but I think it was medical, and I forgot what the strand it was, but I think it was sativa, but it made my brain like really like I was crazy. It was like I was thinking of that. Oh, man, I was like, man, was that
We can smoke right now.
Nah,
I got in the Jeep.
I will pass.
No.
that's crazy. No, I don't mind like a little buzz. I'll drink, but I don't think I've ever been technically like drunk. I've never blacked out. I've never. I don't know. It's just not really my like vibe. But I like a little buzz. Like, it's just kind of like this is the feeling.
Yeah, for sure.
I respect it, man.
But I don't really like. I guess because I didn't smoke or drink until I was 21. I found other ways to like if something stressed me out, or if I needed to rely on something to do. Like not that if I was bored or anything, but like I didn't not say rely on it. Not that people need to rely on it for anything, but like I didn't like if I'm stressed for something, I was able to do something else that like helped me calm down, or like I was able to focus my attention to something else. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
I don't know.
No, for sure.
But I don't judge anyone for like doing anything, smoke, drink. But I know some people that have also come on the podcast, they said they try not to drink anymore because like, not even like, it doesn't have to be about drugs, but like smoke or even drinking, can be, moderate level is cool, but like drinking can be harmful, if you like get too much into it. Even like generational, it can be, based on like who you hang around with and stuff like that. I don't know. What made you like ask me that? That was kind of.
Oh, I'd just be thinking of stuff, bro. I don't know. Let me ask you something. You ask this question.
What about you guys?
I don't smoke. I mean, I drink here and there, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of being under the influence like that.
Yeah. It's actually because like, I don't go to bars that often. So like, it's kind of weird for me to like, just recently, I was talking to a girl and she wanted to go to bars, but I was like, I was honest with her. I was like, I don't drink. I don't know like what to order. I don't know what to, I legit don't like, I don't know what to get.
Bro, I do not.
And I was like, what? Because I usually like, I'm trying to be more like assertive when it comes to like dates. But like at this point I was like, what bar do you want? I don't know what bar. So she actually took me to, she likes event planning. So she actually took me to like cocktail bars as a first experience instead of like dive bars.
Okay.
Which was kind of like, they were kind of nice. So it was kind of like, it wasn't like romantic, but it was like,
Nah, it was romantic. It was romantic.
Cocktail bar?
no, but it was a cool experience because I've never like I don't go to bars. So like, but like occasionally like you eat at some of these bars. But yeah, it was like, what do I order? Even like when I'm at event spaces, it's like, I just get whatever my friends get or what, because like, I don't know what to, yeah.
Bro, I feel you, bro. My first time like trying to get a drink, I was like, I don't got a fucking menu, bro. Like, I can't look at something. They're like, nah, man, what do you want? Tell me to put what and what. I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. Give me a shot of tequila.
Or even like
shut up.
drink combinations.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm at, like meeting people. They be like, yeah, bro, what do you like to drink? I'll be like, bro, just give me whatever you're getting.
Yeah.
And then I ask them, and then if I like it, you know, I'll ask for it again. And if I don't, I will never ask for it again. You know what I'm saying? It's just not happening. But to answer your question, I don't smoke, really, or at all, if any. I usually save it for like a real special occasion, kind of like a celebration. I know the last time that I chose to smoke for like a celebration was the last time we did Gasolina. I felt like that was a stepping stone for us, and to do it again tonight or last night was pretty dope. Now, granted, did I smoke? No, I was pretty tired. I took my black ass home. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I'm just thinking about what people are thinking when they hear black ass home. Like,
I mean, bro,
they're gonna be like, "What did he just say?"
Keep them engaged.
Keep them engaged.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Oh.
what?
All right.
Nope.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's not my table, so.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm the opposite.
That's okay.
I do. I there was a phase where I only drank for a while. That phase got cut off. But smoking, yes, every day.
Nice.
After work, usually this is my routine. So I go to Pioneer Park a lot. All you watching, you guys are more than welcome to join. I go to Pioneer Park, and I'll smoke there, watch the sunset, and I'll DJ before. Like, I practice out there.
That's cool.
And usually I'm high. I'm very open to trying new things.
Mm.
So I'm not really against anything. I will say alcohol for me is probably what I'm letting go of now, just because I'm trying to lose weight, all this, and that. And I've had like 2 or 3 nights where I've done stupid shit off of alcohol. So that's not longer my best friend. But if I had to say, I do bartend now. So I'm trying to get other people drunk. Y'all let me know. I'm a freelance bartender.
Barbada. Don't forget about Barbada.
Barbada was the name that we threw on the flyers when we threw parties at Ferris.
Oh.
Because the fraternity is called Sigma Lambda Beta, and we don't throw parties. So we called it Barbada, Bayda, I think. That was our name.
For sure. As I said, you guys can ask me any questions too if you have anything. But I'm just getting bouncing stuff to you.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yo, honestly, man, just sit this dude down.
Bro, I'm so
What's
sorry,
the craziest thing you had to shoot?
I'm drunk.
One time, DJ wasn't in my class, but there's this one guy that asked me to shoot a porn video. I don't know if he was joking. Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Yo.
Don't expose the government.
And I can't tell if he was joking though, because he always said the wildest shit.
You know,
Because this was like an art class. Imagine this dude like literally sitting across from you. He's like, "Hey, Alistair, you know what we should do? You do video, right? So we should." This is exactly like how I'm remembering it. He's like, "No, I want to shoot a porn video. I'll pay you $2K." And I was like, "Hold up, that's
He's like,
crazy."
You
2K.
thought about
Yeah,
it,
right now.
Did you think about it?
I'll leave class right now.
No, but like, he was like, oh, he was so wild. He was like, okay, yeah, I just gotta get a girl. It's like, oh, you did. That's not where you started.
you know, bro.
You got the cameraman first.
I used to, we was on the basketball team together. Now that you say this story, and being around him in a basketball environment. Now, I'm not saying that basketball players are gay, but bro, there's some guys on the teams that don't really have boundaries per se.
Yeah.
And he was one of them. No disrespect. Nothing happened to me. Nothing happened in the locker room for real. But I just have to say that I think that whatever I'm experienced from him has to validate his story. I believe that he was really down for it.
Because he was older than us, so like,
yeah, 2 years, right?
yeah, for him to be doing this kind of wild shit is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Like I'm underage, my man.
My boy Alsa's now.
Because no, like the way that he described it, he was specific. He was like, bro, we need to get like an outside shot of like the asshole, and like we pan out. And
What the fuck?
I remember that
This
because
nigga
he
OD freaky,
was
yo.
specific. I was like,
The asshole.
my man, we're in class. What are you doing? I remember he like one time the teacher had to stop him, but he was legit like asking everyone out loud. He's like, "Hey, you circumcised?" And I was like, "Well, that's
Yo.
crazy. You gotta chill out."
Why is that a question?
Yeah, and why are you asking everyone?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
That's crazy than the shit I be saying, bro.
I will say.
You dragged it.
I swear, bro.
I think he knows who you guys are talking about. Like, if he's watching this, he knows that you guys are talking about him. Basketball team?
He doesn't watch this. He doesn't.
Let's narrow it down.
Even if he is, I'm sure he's a different person now. But
Maybe.
Shit changed after graduation.
He probably
bro.
does OnlyFans.
Hey,
I wouldn't put it past him. All power to him.
if you're making money, that's cool. I can't judge.
Yeah, honestly, bro. You do what you got to do.
Would you date a shorty that did OnlyFans?
So I actually was talking to someone that was doing OnlyFans. I do not want to say her name because she was so pretty. She was so pretty.
She was bad.
She was so bad. Yeah, you do know who she is. I don't want to say her name. She just deleted her like social media. She does not exist anymore. Like she just had a whole thing. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna she didn't felt I really don't want to be specific on what she does because it's so obvious to everyone. Because there's gonna be people who she's from her high school, and so
Yo, your high school's wild.
No, me.
Nah, chill.
I ain't
I
gonna
got
lie.
some shit.
no, it's just like maybe it's the people who hang out with. Which is so weird because I'm such a I tried to be like friends with everyone, but I didn't like drama. I tried to be like cool with everyone, but like somehow it's just like
It happens.
I don't
bro.
know, man.
It happens.
That's that
No,
low
but, like,
spring shit.
I had someone that asked me, I was like, would you date her? And she does OnlyFans. I was like, I think if I was younger, I would have a problem with it. But now it's just like, bro, if she was making money. Hold on. Let me help you. Let me talk to these dudes for you.
They making chicken though.
Yeah, bro.
I'll help you like run it.
Man.
Like, what do you want me to do?
I'll manage
You'd
you
watch
type
your
shit.
girl.
I mean, bro, money.
I'll run the account. I'll
Oh.
talk to these dudes.
Okay.
I'm not even mad at that.
Hey, daddy.
I can't say I would do that. Y'all got it. I'm gonna give you that.
No,
That's
but I mean, like,
mine.
I didn't. Me personally, now, my only issue is if it's in person. I couldn't date a porn star. That would bother me. But OnlyFans, I think my only problem is that, like, if I don't have a girl. So, like, if I had a girl, my only problem is, like, we need to break up if you ever even, like, you could go to a male strip club and I don't care, but if you touch a dick, we're done. At any point.
Well, that's the OnlyFans.
No,
I mean, bro, she could do solo.
it's just pictures.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
You know,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
she could be all by herself.
But if she wanted me to be in the video,
No issue
I
in
knew you
there.
were gonna say that.
Point of view angle.
and we getting paid for that, that's crazy. No, no. I mean, whatever she's comfortable with. No, that's the point where I have an issue. It's just like I couldn't date a porn star. I know a few people who wanted to be porn stars. Even like,
In high school? At your high
not
school?
a few people. That's crazy. No, I know one person that was like, he specifically, I heard something weird. He was specifically was like, I want to be a porn star, bro. We could, people you could fuck and you know, like, you get paid for it. And I was like, I don't know if you, yeah. No, OnlyFans, I don't have a problem with it. Only because, like, if she's taking pictures, doing videos, honestly, like, however she wants to make a bag, she make a bag. Yeah. And she was so pretty. So, like, yeah, like, I don't.
She rizzed him up.
I personally,
She did rizz him up.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm working on zero budget. No. Yeah. I mean, what about you guys? How did this even come up again?
I don't know.
Bro,
We don't even talk about it.
Bro, the guy from
Oh yeah. Yeah. Me personally, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but it doesn't come off that often. So,
my man.
Sorry.
I mean, you can start a question off. Yeah,
Go ahead, bro. Since you want
That
to
was
make
crazy.
noises.
I
I mean, like, it's all. I think it's a conversation you have to have with the person, for sure, and like how comfortable you are with them,
I agree.
insecurities, everything.
I agree.
Like, is it a problem for you as a man? And it's okay if it is. Like, I'm not fucking judging people. It's so not hit or miss, but it's like it's so different between every woman to man to like how you guys like vibe out and like how you guys already like relationship wise, how long you've been dating, how long, like, there's so much. Like, I can't judge anyone for like I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot. I'll be honest. Mainly just because I like I'm very territorial type of guy. You know, I don't want my shorty ass being seen.
For sure.
That's something for me.
For sure.
I had a friend. His name will be unknown. Military friend though. He'll know who I'm talking about.
We'll call him Greg.
Yeah, Mr. Greg. He was messing with OnlyFans shorty, right? And he started catching feelings. He came in here, fuck this hoe, whatever.
did?
Yeah,
He said he
I'm
did?
talking about.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm not in it for this. I call him up on FaceTime. Yeah, I'm at Walmart with her. Like,
Oh
what are
my
you doing?
God.
What are you doing at Walmart with her? What? If this is just a hookup, why you at Walmart? Are you getting a plan B?
Bro?
Like, nah, he wasn't. They were getting food together. Groceries.
Food?
They were getting food together, bro. Yeah. And now, later, and when people get in a relationship, they don't be calling you as often. Now they're busy, yada, yada, yada. Okay? I call him up after a gig, talk about this dude had handcuffs on him. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, bro, I'm making a video right now. I'm like, now you're in the videos.
Handcuffs is insane.
We
How do you
upgraded.
answer?
Would you guys ever do it? Anything like that? Have you guys ever done anything like that? He's talking any of those.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yes.
I haven't.
You sound like you like.
Bro, I wouldn't mind doing it, but there's like several things that have to be in place. Like, you know, like I have to have my hand in it to know that this is like okay for me.
There's always
you know
the horror movies that like something goes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for the extracurricular that could go wrong.
Extracurricular.
I need everything to be linear if we're gonna do something that's, you know, out of my comfort zone.
There's a lot of trust though too. You can't just
Base. I want to continue on the OnlyFans thing because when this is so I was a little younger, so please don't judge me. So I actually was following her OnlyFans. You know, like I was a little curious, and then she actually didn't know who I was, and then we were talking, and then she was trying to see who I was because I told her I was someone she knew, but then like she actually liked me. There was a little like. Okay, there's two things. One, she actually liked me for not knowing who I was, and we actually were talking through the DMs of OnlyFans. And then there was something was missing as soon as I told her who I was. There was something that was like, it was like, how do I phrase it? Like it was more exciting when she didn't know who I was. And like the way that we were talking and stuff like that. But we did know each other per se. And then when we like, I did tell her, she was like, oh, I knew because of the way you like said things. Like, and then like, we did still talk in the DMs, and then like we were texting, and then like, it just never went anywhere. After that, like it kind of fizzled out. And there was something about like not knowing who we were, but like still comfortable knowing that we do know each other. It was so weird. It's weird how to describe it.
That's some movie shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
like that hot shit.
Yeah.
Hot and steamy.
Yeah, steamy. Hot, steamy.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just cool.
I personally probably wouldn't date an OnlyFans girl. No, that's not the word. I would like to keep that type of lifestyle private.
Okay. Yeah.
I just like a private. I don't have a private public life, but you know what happens behind four walls and a door should stay behind four walls and a door.
For sure.
To me.
5. If you really think about it, the ceiling is another wall.
5 walls and a door. It should stay behind those, and I just think that's how it is. Now, if that was her, like, you know, her job, you know, it's probably my job to get the fuck out of here, with all due respect.
Sure.
But cause, you know, that's just not something I'm looking for. And
yeah,
with my culture, bro, I really couldn't really bring that type of person home. They wouldn't find the most respect in that person.
For sure.
Know? So there's 2 things that I'm trying to upkeep, and it just wouldn't work.
Was she making like 100K, 200K?
Bro,
see, yeah, look.
Looking at
Could you also date someone that makes more money than you?
Oh, that's a great question.
Because going off the like, she making 100K,
yeah,
200K,
5 mil.
Yeah, she's making 5 mil. We making it work.
Bro, see, that's what I'm saying.
I honestly don't mind, bro.
Okay, because like some people I know, because of the man, you're supposed to not make more money, but like be the breadwinner of the house, like the traditional stuff. So like, could you date someone? Would you have an ego about like dating someone that makes more money than you?
I probably would feel some type of way, but like, you know, I mean, what am I supposed to do if I'm not making that much fucking money?
No, yeah.
Imagine.
Or even like, do you care if she's smarter than you? Really smart.
I like women who are smarter than me. That's just
I weirdly do too.
Me too.
It's like it's attractive as hell.
Yeah,
they be
if
wearing
she's
glasses, smart that little bit, detail, little librarian. Nah.
That's crazy. No.
Putting glasses on.
We can still stay on the topic of the money situation, because I think I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think when you like, if there was ever a situation where she brought it up in like arguments or whatever, that's where I have an issue.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
She's
literally,
or like whatever, like, oh, I don't know how to phrase it, but like if we're ever fighting and she's like, what I'm making, however she would bring it up, like about money, because obviously money is going to be not an issue, but like obviously it's going to be brought up. You guys are going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was gonna say, bro, I think, because I always see these type of you know, these relationship men and women things all on social media, bro. And I think a lot of it is good when it's in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if your relationship is being moderated between the two of you, and, you know, there's checks and balances, bro, I think anything should be fine. Anything can go, for real. But like you said, if it gets to a point where she feels as if she has more say than you because of a status or a type of income or whatever it may be, I think it's fair when dudes do it as well. Like, there's no reason I do this, so you gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know, cut it out, bro. That's a whole grown person, bro, with their own lifestyle. A lot of people feel like, and I'm victim to it to myself. You know, I was an only child, so like, you know, I only think that. I usually think for myself. I don't think externally for a lot of other people most of the time, and I'm trying to be more aware of that. So like in my head, like, this is my issue, and it should affect you this way because this is how I see it, because you're in my life. You know, and that's not how the world works. You know, like, there's an issue between the two of us, blah, blah, blah. We got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to level with me, then I'm just going to withdraw. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it.
You were going to say something?
Another question, could you date anyone famous? Because such a different lifestyle change. Like, being, like, she's super pretty to, like, so many connections and, like, the amount of maybe even celebrities DMing her, and like guys like crazy.
Yes, I can do it.
Like, you gotta think of, like, I don't know, because like super is lifestyle change. I mean, like, I don't know if it's like a show I'm watching, but like, because like, let's say like a normal girl dates like a rapper, because of like the super lifestyle change of a rapper. Because like you, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I think I could do it, bro. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, I think I could too. I mean, obviously it comes down to like how much you trust her. If you don't trust her,
It shouldn't be a
then like,
relationship.
for one, it shouldn't even be a relationship.
That's ends
But I think I could do it.
for sure.
Like, I'm securing myself.
More money than me? Probably not. Yeah, but I'd still like to be the provider for the house.
For sure.
I'm a little bit more traditional that way. She can make more money, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Spoil me instead of paying for the bills.
Sugar mommy?
Yeah, cause I'm a good, yeah. Could I date somebody smarter than me? Yes. I love that. I love smart women. Love. All right,
This nigga
sorry.
is freaky.
Yo,
You're
chill,
trying to get
bro.
hot and
Anyway,
steamy,
for
bro.
the famous people,
That's crazy.
I don't think I could. Not even for all the other stuff you listed. Just mainly like when you're famous. It depends how famous you are and what type of lifestyle you live. Some people just have such a fake personality to put on that how would you know that's the real them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's valid.
Like,
Damn.
I would rather like to get like when I personality is important, and when you're famous, sometimes you lose track of who you are yourself, because you're over here putting on a facade for everybody else.
For sure.
That's a good point, bro.
That's valid, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, we can keep talking if you guys want, but we're sitting around almost an hour mark. So I don't know how long you guys want to stay here, but we can wrap it up a little bit.
Shit, I'm gonna keep going if y'all. What time is it?
6:29.
I'm gonna be chilling.
Just like it doesn't. If you wanted to.
I think I'm chilling for right now.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
chilling.
The quality of that water.
I know.
I
Sorry.
know.
Sounds.
I know it's cold.
No, it's
Refreshing.
good.
Had to let it flow through me.
I did want to answer your question from earlier about crazy stories, because we didn't really give you anything
Yes.
crazy.
Oh, I mean,
There we go.
But so a lot of the stuff we peep on stage, you see everything. So anybody who thinks they're not being seen at the club, we see you,
That's so
right?
fucked up. You
And
didn't say that.
no names will be
I
said,
don't see nothing.
but I know this girl who had a man's at one time in her life. Now she has a new man's. And this is why it's always DTB. I just also want to point that out. I got my trust issues, but being in this industry, my trust issues have elevated. This girl has a man's, about a good like 5 to 3 to 5 years of in a relationship. I'm not gonna say the exact years, but they've been together. She has an ex. The ex does not give a fuck about her new man's, right? She'll go out to a club with her mans here and there, act a little different. Now she's out here alone. She's not really disloyal, but her ex come around. And I think you peeped it. I don't know if you peeped it.
I peeped it.
But we were at this club, and there's sad Mexican music that comes at the end, and like it's about breakups, it's about missing your ex, whatever. I'm chilling on the wall, talking to my boy, the one who the ex. Instant, he goes and he's singing to her in front of everybody, just singing to this woman, the woman who's taken, and she knows what she's doing because now she's singing back, and it's a toxic song, talk about fuck your ex, yada yada yada, and I'm just watching it happen. The tension's going down.
The tension.
This dude had a girl in his hand, literally did this, tossed her to the side to sing to this woman. And I'm sitting here like,
not sing.
Yo, there's some crazy shit right now. Cause then the next week I saw her with her mans. I'm like, oh, wow.
We were at Social House. I think it was just me and my barber. Shout out to my boy Rafi. But we went to the Social House and we was watching this girl. Cause he found her attractive. He pointed her out. So yeah, she looked cool, bro. But she was with these group of guys, and it was about time for Social House to shut down and whatever. And I turned back around to just survey the area, because when I go out, bro, I'm not drinking a lot of the times that I go out. When I do, it's because people are getting me something. We're DJing, and like I said, people they just want to buy us drinks, whatever. But I'm just surveying. And so I'm taking my gaze and I see her. And the only reason why I see her is because she's kissing on this guy, right? No issue. But there's a dude like right on his shoulder. Like she's like right here. He's holding her like this. And there's a dude right on his shoulder, but kind of like waiting for them to stop kissing so he could sneak in there. And that's exactly what happened once those two stopped kissing. So now she's kissing this other dude and the dude's just watching them, right? And then she goes back and she's trying to kiss the other dude. He walks away. Not mad. I just think he just walked away. And they did that for like 5 minutes.
Sorry.
Wait. You can play like a little bit.
I played like 8 seconds. That's all y'all gonna get. Go look it up. It's called Sit on Top of the World.
Yo.
Greece.
Oh, shit.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
Oh, sorry.
Is it freaky?
Not freaky. I think
Oh,
we
I
had
don't
enough,
actually-
I think we had enough freaky topics
think
for the
so.
night. For the day.
Not enough. Not at all.
What vibe do y'all want to have Grand Rapids be? I think Grand Rapids is in a special place right now where it can literally turn into
Facts.
a lit ass city, or it can go back to just being like a dead city. Because it's not even just like us who do events on town. Like Camp Theo. I came to their event over here.
Oh, yeah.
That was a crazy event. A lot of young people out.
Yeah.
It was in the back right
That's
there.
dope.
Yeah. And I just feel like the vibe in Grand Rapids is just like real aesthetic right now. And I wanted to ask y'all what y'all think it's gonna turn into.
I guess it depends on what you mean by lit, because I definitely can see the city is growing so much. Everyone loves Detroit. Based on how you see it, but Detroit's so big, and I could definitely see Grand Rapids being like growing into that kind of space, or like even artistry to business. I don't know. I can personally see it. It just depends on like what you like are looking for, I guess. From even if you want to call this city dead, I don't know. Every place has their dead spots, but yeah, I don't know.
I feel like everybody says GR is dead, but it's like, who's your circle? You know what I'm saying? Like, even this spot, like not many people know about Carbon.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right? And like, there's always something to do here. Yeah. They do modeling, they do the photographies on Thursdays. Shoot, you got a podcast going.
Yeah. Right?
Or like, people don't know about Camp Theo. People don't know about like even us. Mm-hmm. And I feel like when I hear Grand Rapids is dead, I can't really. It used to be dead for me, but that's because I didn't know where to go. Yeah. There's even rooftop bars. Like, there's so much stuff to do here. A lot of, you just went to a cocktail scenery. So,
yeah.
It was
kind of wild for me.
New experience.
I don't know. I kind of want to. GR is interesting to me. I wonder what it's gonna turn into.
I think it's really dominated by one culture right now. Shout out to all my Mexicans.
He hesitated.
Shout out to all my Mexicans. There we
The
go.
Hispanics.
The Hispanics. It's really dominated by them right now. So a lot of stuff is, you know, reggaeton, dembow, the stuff that they like to listen to. But then, you know, there's another group of people that don't know Spanish, like a lick of Spanish. And I've heard several times, way more than I can count, that, you know, I don't understand it. You know, I don't want to go to an event that I can't understand the music.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not for me, you know. But then, like, the type of parties that they speak of, you know, I've been to them and they're not as fun as, you know, the people that don't understand the music and just want to listen to the beat. You know, people are just standing around, they got their drink in their hand, and if that's what your definition of fun is, then I think you're doing it the wrong way. To me, you know, I think you should at least be able to, if anything, the beat should be enough for you to enjoy your night.
Yeah, I was gonna say I find that weird that people don't like music that they still even don't understand, because like you can still enjoy the beat for what it, or like if you can't understand it, then that helps you focus on the beat. You know, even like rhythm and like I don't know. I just find that interesting that people, I don't know.
And I be thinking to myself, like, what are they going out for then? You know, not to say like, you know, there's no reason to be in this type of environment, but like if you're not really so big on the music, mm-hmm. or if you just want to hear it in English, like what type of sound are you looking for? Yeah. Because then if that's the case, like, let us help you produce that. So then there's a space for you in this city for you to go out and have this type of fun and hear this type of music. That's fine, but like if you can't really put it into words, you know, how can we help you?
Yeah, sure.
That's me though.
That's valid.
Is there for you guys DJing, is there anything you guys want people to know about like the work you guys do, or like misconceptions, or like or even I guess you as a person for I don't know I'm trying to go with this. It's more because you were saying like how do I help you enjoy this, or like curate music for people at this scene? Like how do I don't know. Hopefully that's an actual question you can answer.
I'd say we're trying to get a spot, right? We don't have a location yet where we throw our own events. Mm-hmm. I think I want people to know, like, we're one of the youngest DJs in town. The only other young DJs I know is literally what I mentioned before, Camp Theo. They're the only other group that's around our age, and we're the only other DJs that I know of that are, you know, 22, 23. You know, we represent the young people in GR. A lot of the DJs here are older. No offense to y'all if y'all get to see this, so I'm not saying nothing. But like, I feel like we understand what everybody else our age wants to see, and I think we can bring that to the table. Y'all just gotta find us, you know, support us on social media, and we'll get there. None of us are like Hollywood. I think we talk to anybody. Everybody's really cool. Yeah. You?
I mean, I have to agree with what you guys said. Also, we want to bring a different vibe. And I feel like we've been doing that. Our style of DJing is very different. And even the music that we play is very different. So just stay tuned and see what we have coming up.
I think once we get a spot and we're able to play, you know, the music that we want to play without, you know, overstepping our boundaries, I think we'll be able to finally showcase what people would like to see from us in its most natural state. So then they'll be able to sit there and be like, you know, I like what I see and what you guys want to put out, XYZ, it should go from there. You know, and then I think from that point, people will be able to notice it. And, you know, the type of people that want to come and hear that sound, like I referenced before, like the people that want to hear a specific sound, I think that type of people would start coming out, you know, because, like I said, there's not the biggest West Indian or Caribbean community out here, but there is in, like, Detroit, Illinois, Canada. And those are places that are all really, New York, that are all pretty close enough for people to come and visit. And if we had a parade to throw, bro, we're shutting it down. I'm telling you, like it's done.
I have a question.
What's up?
Would you get in a polyamorous relationship? I know
actually
that's a switch, but
don't remember what that is.
Isn't it just two girls, right?
Well, it can be defined in a few other ways.
More than one partner.
The way I look at the polyamorous relationship is, more than one partner. You date a few. You like it's a group of you, right? So usually it's three. You know, in a relationship with three people, or polyamorous when you're with one person, but you guys are mutually understanding that it's open relationship.
Okay. Yeah, the open relationship part. I personally don't think I can. It's just the matter. It's just like, it's the sex part. It's just like, which that sounds wild. But no, because like, I just want, I don't know, like us to be for each other. Like I can't. It's just like the ego portion. Like I don't know. I personally don't think I could. I don't know.
That's valid.
What about y'all?
I don't know if I would do it. I don't think I would, but who knows? But also, I feel like if you are gonna do that, you have to have the funds for that. You can't just do it and be broke. Be a broke nigga.
I had the fortunate opportunity to speak to my Uber driver who was in a polyamorous relationship, and he said when it's not fun, it's a headache, and that's every day. Now I can handle one person and their headache. If I have to handle two others, and then let's say we have kids, I don't know if that's what they do, but if it is, that's more than 2, 3, however you want to look at it. Mm-hmm. I'm not just thinking about, I don't know what people usually think about when it comes to polyamorous relationships. I know what I thought of it when I first heard it, I'm just thinking about having sex with 2 other girls. But that comes with more because it's a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I got to deal with 2 separate personalities that have their 2, different issues and X, Y. I personally know. I have to deal with myself, and then others, external factors. I'm just going to say no. I feel like it's just OD.
For sure.
Extra.
I
most definitely would.
You said you would?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's a goal.
It's a goal?
It's an achievable goal. That I will get.
Have you found anyone close to getting that goal?
Yeah, but nah, not really. Like there was a person who was open to it. There was a person who was open to it, but like then I really sat back and looked at it and I was like, this girl's a tree. I don't really want to be with her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
wow.
And no disrespect to her, bro. It's just like, she's out here in her hot girl summer season taking it way too serious. And it's just like, But what I do a polyamorous relationship, and if you're watching this, and you want to be my future wife, yes.
Real quick, I just want to let y'all know, like, whenever he's made a statement, he's looked dead in the eye of the camera every single time.
I want them to know.
And other than that, I want to ask a question. How big do you think your guys' ego is on a day-to-day basis? Like, what do you think like really makes your ego come out?
Do you want to go first or
you first?
I don't think I have an ego anymore. And some days I kind of actually wish I did, because back when we were in high school, my goal was to I don't know what I was doing in high school, but my goal was to actually be like the best photographer in Grand Rapids. I was like, but I belittled a lot of people because of that. It was like, when I walked in a room and I was looking at other photographers, I was like, this dude's whack. I know it is. I know he is. This dude's whack. Your shit sucks, and I know it does.
As soon as you walk in,
because I would look at people's equipment, but yeah, your shit's dog water. You're whack.
Though,
no,
bro, I respect it.
And I would always it's just even talking to people, I just know I'm better than you. Like I know I am. And then that was just like high school, but it did help me. Like it pushed me to become better because I wanted to be this best person in Grand Rapids. I was watching every single video on YouTube of like what to do, how to edit, how to like lighting, everything. Because of that, because of the ego, it actually helped me grow. But as I grow older, I'm like, there's so many people here and there's so much competition. Photography is so competitive. And even like there's enough room for everyone to eat here. It's not that deep. It really is not that deep. No. Like I don't have to, there's always someone better than you. And even if you like, say like if you make going into money, even if you make 100K, now you're trying to think like, how do I make a million? How do I make, you're always going to look at people with what they have versus what you have. And there's always going to be someone better than you. Always. There's no way I'm the best photographer and I'm ever going, like, I'm not saying I can't be, but like, in like quotations, be the best photographer, or like, because it's a creative field. It's so subjective. I don't know. Like I don't care about that kind of stuff anymore because like, what is it really helping you grow? Because I work with a team now because I was doing it by myself. And like, I don't know, it's not that deep. It doesn't have to be. I don't know what, it just depends on what you want to put your energy to. And like you trying to be better than everyone else. I don't know.
What about you, bro?
You go ahead.
Me. I don't think I have like a big ego. I feel like I'm pretty humble. I'm all around. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. What? Y'all think I have a big ego?
Nah, bro, nothing, bro.
Nah, but be honest though.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never said it. I don't think you have a big ego. I think you back yourself up with facts.
Yeah.
I think, when I think of ego as somebody who doesn't have enough to prove it behind them, that's why I think about it. So no, you don't have a big ego.
What you think?
Nah, bro. I don't think you have a big ego, but you have an ego. Whether it's positive or negative. Like at point blank, it's you have an ego. I may not be able to give you any examples, but I was just asking how big is yours in your opinion.
I'd say I used to have a bigger ego than I have now. I have a pretty big ego. I'm very self-centered. That's the Leo in me, though. And we can get into Zodiac signs next.
No, please. No.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's just do it.
But I would say I've had plenty of times where my ego is the reason I'm the person I am. Like when I used to throw on events, it was my ego. If I think I'm the best, it's probably because of my ego. I don't think I'm the best anymore, though. So I'm kind of humble, and then there's other times where I like see other people suck, kind of like how you do. I do the same thing. I did the same thing. I would walk in the room, and I'm like, yeah, I can shit on these niggas, like I'm cooler than, like I have a better personality. Like you guys are out here stuttering, can't hold eye contact. Like I look at that stuff, and I would think the same shit, dog water, all that.
Dog water.
If it wasn't for these two, my ego would be a lot larger. I will have to admit. These guys humble me a lot, or they check me and have me like, they check my ego a lot. I don't have as many friends as other people do because of my ego. I think it can become a little bit overwhelming, or I look like an asshole. But then these guys, they check it. It's a good balance.
For sure.
I don't think I have a huge ego. I think I know it exists, and I'd say it's pretty sizable, but I think it's regulated. I catch myself when I feel like I'm being what's the word?
Egotistical.
Yeah. I catch myself being negative towards somebody because I feel as if that I'm better than them.
Yeah.
And I think it all happens in my head, so like it'll never get out. I don't know if people can like see it on you physically, but I feel like all those thoughts will like run through my head. Like it's almost like I'm having a conversation in my head whenever it comes to like skill between me and the next person. And it all happens in my head within like 10 seconds, and then after that, like I'd either check myself, or like my ego is just like talking, and I don't catch myself. And I think that's pretty rare, unless if you guys could.
I mean, because ego can drive you.
And that's what I was gonna say. I think my ego has really pushed me in certain aspects of my life. You know, I was an athlete for a very long time, and you know, I started later than most people. I started in 7th grade. Now a lot of people maybe nowadays, I don't know, don't think that's late, but when I started playing sports, that's really late to, you know, develop a skill to catch up and do XYZ. And in my middle school, we did, you know, A team, B team, like varsity, junior varsity. So, you know, the first time that I tried out, I made varsity or A team. And to me, I was like, you know, I didn't have the most skill, but, you know, they still chose me for a reason. So that made me like work a little bit harder. And then, you know, I started looking at my teammates, and I'd like take their flaws and I'd work on that. And then I'd look at like, you know, whoever's considered the better player and take their best attributes and work on that and try to compile that into whatever I can make for myself and move forward. And I've kind of done that with every other skill that I've learned in my life. And so far it's worked. Now, the only thing that probably is holding me back would be my ego, because I'm sometimes in my head a little too much. And that conversation that happens could either go one way or the other.
For sure.
Unless if they have anything to say. Unless.
No. I don't have anything to say.
No.
But I have experienced what you're talking about. Like, if someone does something to, like, make you mad or whatever, and you're, like, trying to shit on them because you know you're better than them. I've done that before, but it's not something that I just do on the regular.
No, yeah.
I mean,
like, bro, it'd be like, yo, like, who do you think you are, bro?
right.
You know, in a sense of like, just the world, you know, like, why do you feel as if, you know, you are so much more above me to single me out? But then I take it as a compliment at the same time, because you singled me out. So you see me as something, you know, maybe competition, or you think that I can, you know, I have the potential to take your spot, whatever the case may be, you know. As much as I take it as an insult, I take it as a compliment. But then that feeds my ego. That right there, I'm like, oh, so you think I'm an issue? Now I'm gonna scare you, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. I'm gonna shit on you, dog water, whatever, poop, whatever, something.
I feel like if I get disrespected, then that might, like, cause my ego to, like, there was a balloon, it would start inflating. Who the fuck you think you are, nigga? Like,
It's kind of scary, bro.
hey, it can be scary, bro.
All right, my bad.
You just said you finna scare a nigga.
You know,
Hey,
is
you
it
see how I said my ego from the jump, and now their ego is coming, and now they're exposing their ego?
I mean, but this is.
I let you know, Alistair. I was honest.
This is the point.
I am
have
being
it.
honest.
I was gonna say, bro.
I don't just walk around like I'm that nigga.
No.
Like, when I hear ego, that's what I think. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that nigga, like, you feel me? That's what I think when I hear the word ego. But
Yeah.
I don't walk around like that. Like, I'm just.
I think you could still be some level of confidence without thinking like that.
Yeah.
Like you're,
Yeah.
you can just call it confidence. Like I know what I'm doing. I just don't have to shit on anyone in the process.
That's true. Yeah.
Or hurt anyone. Because I mean, like, if you're working with you're working with a team. Seems like all of your guys' ego is just like, we're all working together. We're trying to get the same goal. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. I guess you could still, together. All of you guys can shit on someone. But
we're pretty much on the same page.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, really. I don't think we've really ever had a lapse within our own, like, communication, really, when it comes to, like, a set or maybe anything, really. We're kind of, like, synced for some odd reason. Like, him, where he won't let me live my life. Like, this is, like, I don't know, bro. Some things are just too similar, and I want to live my life, and I can't do it with him.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm the problem here.
No, you're not the problem, bro. It's great, bro. You my man.
Did you guys actually want to get into signs?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I mean, I don't see the point. I don't see why not. We should do it.
Do you guys believe in the zodiac signs, though?
Do I believe in it? I think. So that's the thing about even, like, what's the other? So, like, I think there might be, not that there might be, but, like, there could be some truth, or maybe there is, to, like what it says about you, but I don't want it to change my whole life. Like, I don't want it to, like,
Take control.
or even, like, people who do the daily, like, oh, it says I'm going to be a millionaire today, so I'm not going to work at all. or it says you're going to work hard today. So, or like, I don't know. I don't want it to change. I think it can say something about you, but I don't think it should change like anything about you that you already are now. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. So I'm a Virgo. So usually Virgos are like pretty chill. They keep to themselves, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to say for all Asians, but like.
He's looking it up.
That's funny.
Let
me see what it says. But Virgos are like, they're pretty chill. Like we just keep to ourselves and we just like, but apparently from what I hear, a lot of people hate Virgos. So I don't know what that is.
It's because y'all mess up people's lives.
I guess so. Maybe secretly we just like how we like get back at people is very very bad.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna ask you some personality traits.
Yeah. Let me see.
Here are some positives. You guys are logical, hardworking, artistic, observant, faithful, kind, patient, responsible, reliable, and modest. Do you
I could be like,
those?
oh yeah, that's totally me. But it's also like, I feel like when it says a lot about these things, even like Chinese, like because I am a rabbit.
Really?
So like, I forgot what those are called. Are those called signs?
I forgot. I know what you're talking about, but I forgot.
It's just
I'm
Chinese
the year of a
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah.
They are zodiac signs. Yep.
And when it says what's like your description of a rabbit, and you're like, oh, that's totally me. But it's also like I don't want it. Yes, I'm like, okay, that sounds like me, but okay, what else? I don't want it to be. I'm trying to explain how I'm trying to say this.
Like depend on it. Like that's who you are.
I mean, I guess it describes me, but I'm also like there's
that.
more to that than who I am as a person than just.
Well, we have some negatives.
Let me hear the negatives.
What is that? Ruminative? Ruminative?
Remunerative?
I don't actually know what that means.
I don't know. Critical, stubborn, uptight, worried, people-pleasing, frustrated, easily, overly independent, irritable, and picky. Do you relate to any of those?
All of them.
Oh, shit.
I get frustrated so easily. Some people like annoy me so easily somehow. It's just like sometimes like I don't even have to talk to someone and they just annoy me.
I really would not have expected that from you, to be honest.
It's just more of like internalization. Like I don't actually say things out loud unless I have to. Like if like most of the time things go away without me having to say something. But if someone really bothers me, like if I have a girl and then something happens where like most of the time if there's drama, it usually goes away. If I don't usually have to say something unless I have to say something. Because most of the time the problem solves itself.
Correct.
It's not that deep, and most of the time drama just goes away. But sometimes you have to say something. You have to
Address
if some guy slaps my girl's ass and this guy is bigger than me, I'm not gonna fight this dude, but I have to fight dirty. I can't do nothing.
No,
I can't do nothing.
Let's pick your battles.
I have to throw a chair or something.
Throw a chair.
But I'm not a fighter. Like my ass is gonna get beat, but I have to do something.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know, but yeah, like a lot of those are pretty accurate. I am pretty critical. Like I really, even when it comes to like movies, shows, music, and then I know like an artist, he really looked forward to my opinion about things, and he doesn't have to seek my approval for things, but I'm like, it's just my opinion. Why do you care so much? It's just, like about like me watching your videos or your pictures. Is like, what do you think of this picture? What do you think about my editing style? What do you think about this video? Like, here's my opinion, but that's it. Like, it's just, people are still going to like this no matter what, but why do you care so much about my opinion? I don't know.
You got the street cred to back it up.
I guess I do. Yeah, this doesn't have to be about me. I want to know about you guys too.
I think you should go next.
Go ahead, Rico.
What? Go next about
You the Zodiac King.
Zodiac King.
Well, Rashid is a Pisces.
Got him.
Oh, that's what you meant. What my sign was.
Yeah.
I thought he was reading the stuff off.
You should start next, bro.
Oh.
Start what though?
Like about yourself and your signs and shit like that.
Also look it up.
If you got to. I think we should. I think we're just all gonna just look it up.
I mean, mine was already said.
Have him look it up, bro. You gonna choose one for
in
you?
in the meantime, I think I've had some experiences with some well versed Zodiac individuals, and they told me enough. But to answer the question, I don't believe in it entirely. I think I'm on the same page as you. I think the characteristics are like huge generalizations that anybody can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Now sometimes I be reading it, I be like, yo, bro, that's a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But they already pulled it up. But in the meantime, I was gonna ask that, what do you guys believe in more, like the Western type of zodiac or the Eastern, which was Chinese? So you know, you have the Pisces, Sagittarius, whatever, and then Chinese is Rabbit, Dragon, XYZ.
I'm not too well versed in the Chinese zodiac. I only know the dragon one.
Yeah, me as well.
I mean, I got it right.
But
I think I'm a dragon or something like that.
We're all dragons.
Oh yeah.
2000 or
Yeah.
and then you're 99.
1999. Yeah.
I think it's interesting because it's two basically a group of people born in 1 year versus a different month. So
Yeah.
ours
And
seems
if you
to
really
be more
wanna get deep,
specific.
You can go into the dates with the
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a lot of.
Or if you want to go to your like
birth
your
time.
rising or
Yeah,
at this point,
exactly.
yeah. That is I think someone described to me is just like your actual sign is who you are, or your rising. All described of like who you are as a person in public, who you are privately, and who you don't show anyone. So there's 3 different personalities I think we have.
That is true. I actually talked about this the other day. I said that there are different people don't show who they really are behind the, like, you know, at home. And I was telling them, when you smoke weed or when you drink alcohol, mainly weed, when you drink weed. That's
Huh?
Drink weed?
Wait.
Stupid.
Wow.
Damn.
That was in my ear.
It was like 1 second. Anyway, when you smoke weed, it kind of, for like a split second, you can see what that person is like in their indoor personality. Because when you first get high, your guard is let down. And then you realize you're higher and you get back up to it. But for that split second, you can kind of see their indoor personality.
For sure.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I think definitely everyone has those kind of like personalities. There's like the personality you show publicly to everyone. You got to show a face, who you are, who you show as a person. The person like, and then the person that you are just at home, but you still would show to like maybe your family members, people who you're close to. That's like a different personality, and then the personality you don't show anyone.
Yeah.
It's just your deepest, darkest,
Usually
whatever
the
that
darkest,
is.
the intrusive thoughts come in.
Yeah, like the intrusive thoughts.
Oh shit.
That no one should see. And if you do show anyone, they got to be people you trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheed, bro.
Real
Tell
quick,
me if you relate. What's up?
I'd have to agree with what DJ said about like some of these traits being like generalized. Like you could lie about your zodiac sign and be like, "Oh yeah, that's me." Like
Yeah.
they're pretty like interchangeable.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to add that.
Have you ever had a girl come up to you? She's like, "That makes sense."
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
bro,
I've capped to test this shit out, and I'm like, she's like, "You were giving that." Like,
Okay.
I was giving that. I'm actually a Pisces. Like,
Dumbass.
That's such a Pisces thing to say.
alright. Man, like, hey, we're gonna flip it, bro.
What?
Well, go ahead, Rico.
This dude is a Pisces. I don't really fuck with Pisces.
So you
Niggas on
don't?
my dick.
So I've messed with 2 Pisces women in my life.
It's not generalized. Don't say that.
I'm
just
all the
saying-
same,
I'm
but-
not saying they're all the same, but I've had a streak. They both played me. I got
Men and women are different.
2 Pisces
bro,
women.
Once again, he's looking in the
Like,
eye of the camera,
I want
making this statement, bro.
I want all you Pisces women to stop.
Let me see when my shorty birthday is.
All right. So anyway, some positive traits: and empathetic, intuitive, imaginative, creative, wise, trusting, generous, easygoing, compassionate, kind, spiritual, adaptable.
The silence is
Is
crazy.
that you?
No, I'm reading it. I don't know about easy going. Like, what does that mean? I'm not easy. No, I'm just fine. No, I agree.
I'm not easy.
What about you? Agree?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
What about the What
Bro,
about
look, bro,
negative
don't take anything
traits?
I'm saying serious, yo.
Negative
take it
traits.
serious.
Go ahead, restart my bad.
You guys are careless, easily led, irrational, oblivious, scatterbrained,
Scatterbrained.
absent-minded, temperamental.
What the fuck is that?
Like you're easily mad.
No,
I think.
absent-minded.
Oh, like you don't pay attention.
Oh.
Impractical, careless, self-pitying, escapist, naive. See, this is why I hate them.
See,
I do not agree with that. Not
right.
all of them.
Maybe
Sorry
you just
about-
don't know yet.
we definitely hear that. That's Eric's kid. He's cute. He's doing his little thing. So Pisces. That you're just reading for Pisces.
That was
Yeah,
Pisces.
that's Pisces, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because it depends on each person. I mean, like, I don't know.
I feel like
It's
experiences will make you who you are. They
that
play
too.
a part
Yeah.
in it. You feel me? So, how you were raised. It's a lot of different
you
things.
go next.
So, like, people,
You.
maybe people that don't have a sense of a guide, like, within themselves,
Mhm.
like, fall for stuff like, not fall for it, but, like, use this as a guide for, like, their life, and it helps them get through the day.
You know, and
much,
that's an
you know?
interesting point, bro, because a lot of people do that with religion.
That is, yeah.
You know,
Ooh,
Yeah, that's true.
They do
touchy
that.
subject.
I'm just hey,
Not touchy, bro.
I'm just saying. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You next?
That was you.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's a.
So
I'm gonna do what he does real quick. I'm a Gemini, and I'm gonna need all the Gemini haters to stop because I'm not as crazy as people make me seem. I'm actually a really calm guy. That's just one of my personalities that I just show, or don't show actually, because y'all be on my dick, so I gotta make y'all scared of me.
Was scared? See, is what I'm saying. Go ahead, bro.
So Gemini traits. Curious, articulate, independent, amusing, very social, animated, expressive, useful, clever,
Useful.
Youthful.
youth,
Oh,
I was finna say what the
useful.
clever,
using me?
charming, intelligent, agile. Do you agree?
I do. I do. Now, I've had several conversations with people that feel as if they're very Zodiac inclined.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten at least almost every analysis that I could get. Not saying that I got them all, but I got every analysis that I could get on how these perspectives or these traits could be looked at.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know Alistair was saying like they call it your sun, your rising, and your moon.
Yeah,
That's too much for me.
And once again, shout out to Minna. Minna told me all about this. My sun is Gemini, my rising is Gemini, and my moon is Libra.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't know a lot, but the what I can say is that I have I think they're called placements, right? Like I have like 6 Gemini placements. Like I'm like a fucking super Gemini. Like I'm as Gemini as it gets.
super Gem.
You know what I'm saying? So like all
Be
those.
aware.
Here he goes. all these traits
Yo.
could be like whatever, but like there's those two other placements changes these other persons that you may not agree with. So some can slip into ones that you don't agree with, and whatever you do agree with or maybe not gets interchanged. But
What's the negatives?
Deceptive, cunning. He was just cunning right there.
Those are
ladies and
negatives?
gentlemen.
What is cunning? What is that?
You're charming. You're easy. Like basically cunning is charming
Why is that a negative thing?
because you can use it to manipulate. Yeah.
Okay.
we're gonna look that up.
Inconsistent.
Real quick. My bad. I just want to
Gemini.
I need to clear the air.
cunning, having or showing skill in achieving one's end by deceit or evasion.
So what I just said. What did I just say? I said manipulation.
Attractive or quaint.
The
Bitch
first
ass
one.
nigga, bitch ass nigga.
Next one, inconsistent, superficial, fidgety, impatient, unpredictable, impulsive, impractical, scattered, sly, and sarcastic.
The way DJ's looking.
No, because I agree with some of these things. Let me see it real quick. I think I am.
Careful with the porn.
All right,
Y'all heard that?
I heard that.
Okay. I don't know if I might picked it up, but
I think that I can be impulsive. I do have. I know people struggle with like being able to tell the difference between me being like serious or sarcastic. Because I usually hold a straight face whenever I say anything, whether it be like normal or like out of pocket. And that's it.
So the thing about Pisces is that they're emotional and they're toxic. That's the one thing that people don't like about Pisces. The thing about Geminis is that they're two-faced.
Oh,
That's the one thing that you hear. Other words could be used as adaptable. They're very good at adapting to situation.
Sounds like an interview. What's the negative about you there?
real quick though.
Yeah.
I think, and I've asked a lot of people, bro, like if they think I'm two-faced, and I've gotten like no's across the board, but like,
Were they females?
no, come on, bro, I'm not seclusive. I'm not seclusive. I'm a very open-ended, researcher, but scientist, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, scientific theory.
I collected my data all across the board type shit,
Wow.
but I am two-faced to people that I don't like. Not that I'm actively going on my way to like find people I don't like or like,
Whoa.
I make them and I'm keeping it a buck. Like, if I don't like you, bro, like I keep it a buck with you. But if you think I'm joking, then that's on you, bro. Now I'm not going behind my back or your back and talking shit. I'm telling it to your face, and then I'm gonna turn around and tell it to my niggas. I'm not being two-faced. I told you, you know it. You know how I feel.
Why do you look at it like that?
But that's keeping it a buck though. Like, that's me.
This is a scary nigga.
Do you change your personality based on the person? Like, do you?
Do you?
I would hold back things that I know that they may not be comfortable with, because I know how they are. Not because I want to be, I want them to see me as what I'm putting out, but like if that's what they're not comfortable with, then and I know that I'm okay with this with like a group of my friends or my cousins, I'm just not gonna do that with them, because now they're uncomfortable, and now they see me as like this crazy ass person, and I'm really not. I'm pretty calm. I would like to think, and he makes it sound like that I'm not.
When did I say anything?
And if anything, bro, why didn't you pull up your
Right,
traits?
man.
You narcissistic fuck.
Yo.
Yep. Hang. We coming out the gate.
See, look,
Hang.
we can pull up Leo traits.
Nah.
Oh, we're all different.
We're all
This
different.
That's
nigga,
crazy.
why do you have to throw in the toxic? You said Pisces, bro.
Bro, because
Pisces are toxic. I've been with 2 Pisces women. They are very toxic and manipulative.
I was gonna say, is there
I agree.
out of all of us, have you guys heard of anything about like a certain, not trait? I'm not thinking. Have you heard bad of one specific one that we all?
Pisces. It's usually actually these 2 Zodiacs that get the worst rap.
Yeah, we
So-
be on our dick.
We get the worst rep, right? And we've done not extensive. We because we find this shit funny, right? So we fuck around with it. We make jokes about it with everybody. But him and I are usually like top 5 for any list that's put out there on the internet, right? So
That's
if
like
it's
bad.
good or bad.
Good or
Okay.
bad,
Right? So
which
it'll
one?
be like, most attractive signs, most intelligent signs, most funny signs, most signs that are supposed to make most money. We're usually top 5 for anything. So to me, and here's where that ego might play in. They on my
word.
dick. They on my dick. You know what I mean? So like, I must be something for you to be on my dick all the time. Like,
I hear that. Sorry.
Nah,
Keep
you-
going. Yeah.
people be like, "Oh yeah, what sign are you?" I'd be like, a Gemini. A lot of people don't know, right? They'd be like, "No, I thought you were." I'd be like, "Okay," right? And then they'll be like, "But I see how you're a Gemini," and I'd be like, "Okay, well, do you think I'm crazy?" They'd be like, "Well, no, because you don't really act crazy." And I'd be like, "Okay, so shut up." Like,
That's that Two-Face.
Our signs are the only sign with like 2 things in the.
Yeah, so say, how do you feel about that? It's
Yeah.
like it seems not hit or miss, but like you're on 2 different lists. What's the worst thing and the best thing?
I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And then like what he was saying, our 2 signs are like the only 2 signs with 2 signs.
It's like 2.
Like mine is symbolized by the twins. His is symbolized by 2 fishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 faces.
Dick.
I'm just saying, like that's what they're known for.
Pull up your goddamn.
This nigga
Cancer is
bouncing
also a
on that
negative
shit, bro.
one. I've heard Cancer is a negative one, but I don't know anything about them.
I've heard a lot about Virgo men, bro.
What'd you hear?
I hear that you guys are like crazy.
Crazy?
Like in the sense of like possession.
We might be.
like
confirmed it.
Possession, and then like you guys are like really what else have I heard? What's the word? Perfectionist. You guys are like perfectionist to like it'll end you. And then the last one is that you guys how do you say that, bro? Like when you make comments about other people and how they act.
You observe it?
No, in a bad way.
Critical or
yes, like you guys are extremely critical. Like you'll sit there and be like, "Yeah, man, bro, no." Like that was, and it'll come out so bad, but you don't mean it that way.
I think so fucking stupid, yo.
I think because Virgos are so like internal, our outside personality is not very present. So when it comes to our inside personality, it's very crazy. Because it's like everything's there. Everything's there. Because we don't talk a lot. We don't. So I think because we're not so social, all of our inside is like crazy. It has to go somewhere. The energy has to go somewhere.
I also heard that Virgo men and women are also healers. That y'all will like, let's say somebody's fucked up, y'all will like take care of them. And like, you know, heal their trauma or something.
Taco Bell sounds really good right now.
This nigga's so fat.
Some rice.
I remember when you had Taco Bell on the day I came by.
Bro, yeah, bro.
You were talking about it.
Eating that shit up, bro. I fuck with Taco Bell. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, I do want to say we should probably wrap it up at the 2 hour mark. We're at 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Okay. Go ahead,
bro. The last.
I'm gonna read this for you, bro.
All right.
Okay.
His positive traits are charming, energetic, courageous, proud, generous, warm-hearted. Stop shaking your head. Faithful and enthusiastic.
Interesting.
Now, which one of these do you really, associate yourself with?
I am charming. Why are you
The
laughing
way that you
over
said
there?
that, I am charming.
All I'm saying is he's still looking dead in the camera.
I also want to say I am faithful. Leos are known for being very, very, very loyal. Yeah. And I think that's a personality of mine that I'm very proud of. I'm very loyal to whoever I'm with, my friends, my food, my dogs, my ladies.
Did he say his food?
His ladies.
I'm very loyal to them.
Dogs. He's faithful to his food?
Hell yeah, I eat Dominican food religiously.
You fat bitch.
Wow. This nigga was talking about Taco Bell and a Baja Blast earlier.
I didn't say nothing about no goddamn Baja Blast.
I know you would get a Baja Blast.
Okay, but if they had that strawberry freeze, you know, I'd have been on that.
Oh,
you're hungry,
bro. I haven't ate, bro.
You ate the Reese's,
but that's all.
On me, that was supposed to be shared. Niggas ate the whole thing.
It was 2. If there was 4, we all could have one.
4?
Oh this nigga is fat.
Yeah,
this
take 2, 1.
Anyways, bro, your negative traits are dominant, stubborn, hurtful, damn, arrogant, bossy, damn, intolerant, damn, pompous, damn.
Damn, you just making this sound worse than it really is.
Bro,
damn, adding the damn at the end of it.
No, listen. As I'm going down, bro, it's really getting worse. Listen, arrogant, bossy, intolerant, pompous, and patronizing. Like, as I'm going, bro, it's just getting bad.
All right, what's the next? Oh, that's it?
That's it.
I would say, yes, those are negative traits, but these are also traits that can be used in a positive influence. You know what I'm saying?
Please elaborate.
Real quick. As manipulative as he
No.
Is he claims me to be, that was really manipulative. Look, he just flipped this. He's going to make it sound great.
You're dominant, right?
Watch him make this sound amazing. Yeah. Watch. Go ahead.
You're also dominant in the field and the industry that you work in, a.k.a. you're the best. You feel me? Alistair dominates the photography field, right? You know, and nobody says that's a negative.
Nobody says shit to him
either. Stubborn can be very negative. I can see that. But as well, I'm stubborn in my own ways. And if, let's say I have a girlfriend and now this woman's trying to make me cheat, I'm very stubborn. You feel me? Positive.
Make you cheat?
What do you mean she's trying to make? Why
anyway,
would your girl make you
topic,
cheat? No. Hold on.
No,
why?
like, let's say a random
Let me say my question. Why would your lady make you cheat?
No,
what does that mean?
A random girl would come up trying to get me to cheat. But I'm stubborn enough not to cheat.
Okay, what about the other ones?
Hurtful. Okay, this is a negative that can't be changed. We are hurtful people, but that's after we get hurt.
So now you're gaslighting.
Arrogant. I can see many people being arrogant. I have been arrogant in my time, but yeah. Bossy. We like to control things. We're also perfectionists.
We're going through the West of
Intolerant. I don't agree with that one actually. Intolerant means like what? You don't
like people cannot tolerate you.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think that's true.
So what would you say? They just can't handle you?
No, I think people. I would like to think people like me. You know,
that you're smiling at.
like that's good. That's good.
Like pompous. What does that mean?
Like
I don't actually know what that means.
It says
He had
effectively.
it looked up.
Yeah,
he knew I wasn't gonna
no,
know.
I didn't know either. Affectedly or irritatingly grand, solemn, or self-important.
I am selfish. Patronizing is when you criticize.
Yeah, like you're patronizing somebody.
I don't really talk shit about people. I'm actually a very genuine and nice human.
This definitely is like an interview. Like, what's a negative about you? Well, I lift a lot of weights.
Oh my gosh.
I think all of our zodiac signs are dope. I know that our two are like really compatible.
Mm-hmm.
My ex was a Leo.
Mm-mm.
I think they say men have like 3 chances to love, and that was one. I have 2 more to go.
Oh.
I cannot do that again.
That's cute. Nigga.
Should we talk about trust issues?
I don't think I have trust issues, bro. I think they are developing as I see people. I just watched what's that movie? He Got Game. No. Yeah.
What?
He Got
Who's in
Game.
that?
Oh, that's the movie.
Ray Allen and Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
Jesus Shuttlesworth, and his girlfriend was like, supposed to be all his or whatever, but like, she was selfish in the fact that he had this opportunity to make money in XYZ.
Oh yeah.
My bad. She was selfish in the fact that he could have had all these opportunities to make money, this, that, the third. So she was thinking of herself because she felt as if he wasn't gonna provide for her. So she met an agent, and this agent had a friend, and she was fucking his agent's friend while trying to stay with bro, with his secured, lifestyle coming ahead of him, and she was playing it crazy in his face and talking about don't be going out here and fuck. That movie gave me trust. I felt like him watching the movie.
Wait.
Hold up.
What?
I have trust issues, bro. Like I was watching it like, bro.
This nigga just exposed my personality.
He got game.
Like I'm talking about just,
bro.
Watch that shit tonight.
Made me feel like him.
Man.
I mean, bro, I'm just keeping it a buck, bro.
You have trust issues, big bro?
We got like what? 5 minutes?
Yeah, you got trust issues?
I guess get what you want to say out, and then we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
I would say I do have my trust issues, but I've been played with, I'm looking at you. You women
Steamy.
You women
are a problem, and me being Dominican, we're romantic and we're quick to love. On top of that, we're very trusting. Now, everybody talks about Dominicans being hoes is because of that. Y'all women have broken our hearts. Now, I'm not going to say, I also had one love. And it's a crazy story. The gist of it, I got played. But I also was the nigga she played another nigga with. And then I got played by the nigga who got played, if that makes sense. So she went back to the nigga who she played with. And I thought that was wild. So yeah, that's where my trust issues come from, guys. And the audience now knows.
It's cute, nigga.
okay.
Alistair, you talk, bro.
We can wrap this up. Oh, even my camera's like, hey, you gotta wrap this up. So I'm sorry I have to switch this, but I guess to wrap this up, I mean, for you guys as a group, is there what other future projects are you guys working on? How do people find you? Even social media. Like, what do you guys want people to know?
We have the Dinero Crew page on Instagram at the Dinero Crew. You can find me on socials at KDinero1K across the board. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, fucking Be Real. I don't even use that shit, but go ahead.
I'm Rico 2 times. I don't know my Instagram tag by memory. I think it's Rico_DCE. You can find me on there. What we have going on this summer, honestly, we're just trying to get our own spot and have a place for niggas like us, our age, to come rock with other niggas their age. You know, I think in these clubs, too many old people are there. Let's switch it up.
You can find me on Instagram at DJ_Dove_1. You can find me on that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Dinero Crew page on Instagram.
I can link your guys' page too, so you don't have to.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
But you know, be on the lookout. You guys will be seeing us this summer, with huge events, great music, and the island vibes. You know, Haitians and Dominicans do it best. We're the best in the Caribbean. Literally, nobody's shitting on us. Food, culture, people. Yeah, I'm talking about shit. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month though. But we're the best. We're the best. Just putting it out there.
I don't want to be part of this controversy.
He knows. He knows.
Alistair, bro, what do you think we should do, man? What word of advice you got for us?
Word of advice?
Yeah.
As a
photographer, man, you're in versatile areas, so you see different things.
Just honestly, if you guys keep doing your own thing, I would say you guys being you, that sounds so cheesy and corny, but it is true. If you do your own thing, people are going to follow and fuck with you for who you are. So like, I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to be competitive, then try to see where the competition is and be in a different niche that you don't see any competition. But I don't know. I don't DJ, so I can't really give him like. But I guess like as a competitor to like photography, I mean, if in a group of photographers, how you're gonna stand out of all these people? There's like, say like not even Camp Teo, but what was that other event?
The Pink.
I don't know what it was. There was a bunch of artists that came out, but there's a lot of photographers that come out like during like performance, like and like say if there's a lot of rappers performing and artists and performing, and there's like videographers and photographers all shooting the same thing. How are you gonna stand out from all those photographers?
Yeah.
Legitimately. So like, yeah, I don't know. Try to find your own lane, niche. You guys make it work. Honestly, people will follow you for who you are.
Sounds good to me.
I agree, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't know how much time we have left. But yeah,
I'm single, ladies.
Oh,
thank you guys for listening.
This nigga is a free. Trying to get hot and steamy.
I am trying to find this shorty.